Hey everybody, welcome to the very first installment of the Netflix Rapid Fire Roundup.
It's the Netflix Rapid Fire Roundup. Netflix Rapid Fire Roundup. Yeah!
Alright everybody, I'm Jay, that's Rob.
Hey, what's going on?
We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to start talking about Netflix, but in a very quick fashion, because here at the J. Craig, we love lists. And we're going to talk about a couple lists.
Yeah, and you know what people love also? Drop in, drop out. Hey, get educated on a really cool series and upcoming stuff from Netflix.
That's right.
We're talking about original series. We're talking about original movies, original TV, things that come out of nowhere. Why not? You guys haven't done it yet, right? So let's do it and jump right in.
And now we're going to talk about something that did kind of pop out of nowhere, and that was Black Summer.
Summer.
Had no idea what this was about until Rob, my man over here, says, hey, have you heard of Black Summer? I said, no, I have not. Please tell me more. And it's a zombie show.
A zombie show right after we got done with episode 75 and 76. We're like, hey, apocalypse what? And then out of nowhere, here's a zombie.
Here's some zombies.
And they did a great job at kind of twisting things and turning them on the side maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do a roundup here.
And we're going to talk about our top 5 moments from the entire series of Black Summer.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Before we start, spoiler alert, obviously,
of course.
Everyone plug your ears or turn off your computer if you don't want to have spoilers with us. So,
and most importantly, the very last one will have the biggest spoiler of all. So make sure you stay aware of that. All right.
Sure.
So here we go. Number 5.
Killing zombies is hard work, and things don't go according to plan. AKA, probably real life would go something like this.
Yeah, exactly.
The episode's called The Plan, and the scene is in the diner, and there it is. They have the jump on the zombies. They're going to try to go out and kill them, and
it doesn't go as planned. And that's the beautiful part about that scene, or that whole episode, is that you take something that we all know, and we all know very well, is that you can go out and take an axe or take a baseball bat and take something that's heavy, and you can beat up a zombie, and you can get away. Now, that doesn't go very well for these people in this episode, and we see a complete opposite. They're ready, they have weapons, they have a plan, they go outside, and they get their asses kicked.
Yeah, really. I mean, pretty much. They're like, it's just hilarious. Run away, run away. I mean, it's kind of comedic, really. I bet, but at the same time,
comedic, yeah.
There's 2 obvious outcomes, right? They kill the zombies, or the zombies kill them. And I was planning on seeing either one of those, even though I thought they'd get the jump on them.
Right.
But they didn't. And that's a little twist there.
And that's what I like about this show, is that they take, and several of our choices here are flipping the script a little bit and doing something different and breaking the norm or going against cliche. And I love that. So number 5 was killing zombies is hard.
It's hard, right.
It also kind of leads us right into the fourth one, which is the hipster in the fire station zombie.
Right. And we call him the hipster. He's the guy with the beard who pretty much survives the entire series by just running everywhere and having awesome good backstory there, don't you think? Yeah, something like that. So, yeah. He
was cut from his team, though, of course.
Cut from his team, yeah. But he got, he had to sleep a nap on top of this school bus, right? Because he's running from the zombie.
Right.
Sees his fire station, runs in there, makes his way back in the corridor, sees an axe. Oh my gosh, everything's all set. We're good, right?
Yep, he's safe.
He's got
safe
the drop on him.
Uh-oh, the door's open.
But this slam dunk, just raise the axe when he walks past. You'll be able to hit him in the head, right?
Yes, there's an axe right there. Boom.
Caught. It's like, what? And the show is just constantly gut punching you like that.
It's constantly flipping the script. You finally got a guy who hits safety, but this zombie, in every other zombie story, you can outsmart the zombies. Yeah. Right? You can outsmart. If you're not dumb, you can survive. And this, you can't survive these guys. They keep coming after you.
Right.
It's awesome.
The so sucker punches almost, it's good writing. And it reminds you of something like Stephen King or something.
Yeah,
I don't know why I just thought of that. It was just like, ha-ha, that it's a little funny, but not.
Right.
But like, you didn't see that coming. You're like, damn, I didn't.
And that's what this whole show kept doing. All right. That leads us to number 3.
Which is actually Hipster's in the scene.
Yep.
She comes and attacks his friend, and that leads Hipster to start running. If you look closely,
first episode.
But let's introduce the scene. It's called Zombie POV, Zombie Cam.
Yep.
She was alive. Now she's a zombie. What the heck?
Yeah,
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, and another example again of flipping the script. So we see a girl who's dying. You see characters who come in to see. This is the very first episode, folks. So we're seeing people coming in, and then we don't know who we're going to be following after this. But all of a sudden, this character dies, and then we see the transformation, and then boom, it gets up, and we start following the zombie around as if it's another character.
And how about the music there at that point? I want to make a note to everyone. Listen, man, those synthesizers, they start detuning the oscillators or whatever. It's just got that rubbing tone, and that gets introduced right as she, is on the prowl. You're like, where are they going with this?
Right. Isn't it like the opening of The Dark Knight with the Joker, and there's that high pitch, like...
That's Hans Zimmer. That's Hans Zimmer. That's a good boy, dude.
Right.
I love that guy. All right.
So that's number 3. A very good episode, but I want to say this about that part of the episode. It's not the entire episode. This is a moment. But I was disappointed because what an amazing moment that I thought they were breaking new ground with, and instead they dropped that particular gimmick and went away from it. And I thought that would have been a great idea, not necessarily following that particular zombie around, but following other zombies that we know they're now infected. There's so many ways they could have done that, but I think they dropped the ball. Maybe for time, maybe for budget reasons.
It came back a little bit in this next one in the school. It came back a little bit because he was a friend and then he became an enemy. So and you see that's par for the course. Right. They were alive, now they're a Walking Dead.
Right,
I get
but
that.
never have they followed the zombie so closely.
Yeah.
The one that we're going to refer to next, yes, but it's a little different. But go ahead.
It's a little different.
Number 2.
Number 2. And this one is really cool because, again, they twist the script on you. Yeah. But when you finally found out in the school, right? Now, by the way, to open up the episode, there's a wedge in the door. Mm-hmm. And like you said, it bookends on the other end.
Right.
And that's very ostinato. I mean, you wrote a screenplay like ostinato. It has the same book ending.
Right.
And that's
the ending's the beginning. The beginning's the ending.
Right. At the beginning, it's optimistic. You're like, ooh, what's going on here? And then by the end, you're like, oh, that's their little death trap. These little sick little kids have taken over school. It's very Lord of the Flies.
Very Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
And, Battle Royale, where you have a group of kids who are killing each other. But this is different because they are setting traps for the adults or anybody who wanders by.
That's right. Hey, we don't have guns.
Right.
But we know the school like the back of our hand. Yeah. And that seemed kind of realistic, too, when they did that.
Right. Yeah,
and man.
What I really liked about it wasn't... The episode by itself was really good, and I was really really enthralled with the episode, but what really made it special was the very ending with the book ending of that, knowing that it's a trap. It wasn't just happenstance that this happened.
Exactly.
That's why it's on the list. It's because it's that very moment at the end that was like, but it makes everything so much better.
And as things go in 3 with good writing, you have we're going to shoot the guy in cold blood, then we're going to push another guy off the roof. And then number 3 is we set traps, at the door. Right. So 3 things that just demonstrate that this is a sick society of kids.
Right.
So
and let me say this before we get to number 1. Yeah. A couple of our episodes are tying in here when they throw off the guy and to reanimate him. It's the guy chasing after the hipster.
That's right. And that's right. They dovetail episodes from one to the next one. Oh, great writing. Oh, my gosh. So you probably are going to binge it, everyone, if you haven't already. Really, it's 4 hours of television, 5 hours of television. Binge it in 2 nights maybe. Yep. But, it'll start wrapping up. That's right. He runs off. The hipster comes up to the school like, what's up? Where are you guys going? Oh, no, there's a zombie after me. He runs, and then we get to that's number 2 on the list. Number 4 on the list.
Yep.
So, here, number 1.
Number 1.
Spoiler alert.
Again.
This is a main character death.
Right.
At the end, our heroine, the main character, played by Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley. Nope. Jamie King.
Jamie King. Oh, that's okay. Okay. She starts out the episode not being able to really have a lot of resolution, and she's very compassionate. She doesn't even know what to do with her husband dying. And by the end, this is the moment that we talked about ahead of time. Right. Man, when she turns around and basically kills the other main character in cold blood.
And, it is a harrowing moment. It's a moment that makes the whole journey kind of worthwhile for a character's sake anyways, right? Watching this character's journey, not the death of this guy, because he's a guy who you want to see make it out. And that's why you said Gut Punch earlier. This show should have been called Gut Punch Summer, because it's just constantly hitting you in the stomach. And this guy is someone you want to live. You want to see him survive. He's a good guy.
I saw her character and his character, kind of like the 2 characters in Fear the Walking Dead, or even like Rick and Daryl.
Right.
Like just
teaming up.
They're going to go.
Yeah, exactly.
So one actually killed the other. Right. That's what it was like. It wasn't just like he died, he got killed, and she ran away. It wasn't just obvious. No. She was like, listen, there's a horde after us.
Right.
We have seconds to live. Right. All of us die, or only 2 of us jump in the lifeboat. I mean, this is life and death scenario, folks.
Exactly. And it's that spur of the moment, that thing, that there.
I know.
It's so critical. Yeah. And you see that transformation and everything plays back in your head from how she was, how you mentioned how she's ineffective and can't pull the trigger She can't pull the trigger on anything.
Yeah, hard
to
decision.
the very end, she's pulling the trigger. Very metaphorical in her character. Right. I mean, it's a really cool show. If you haven't seen it, do check it out. It is fast-moving zombies as opposed to slow-moving zombies.
And it's intermittent episodes, drop in, drop out.
Right.
Hey, kind of like what we're doing here, folks. Right. So we're going to I hope we have more of these.
We are going to have more of these, so thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to the Netflix Rapid Fire Roundup.
It's the Netflix